Hi, welcome to the Crack of Dawn. It's Dawn Lombardi, and I'm here today with the Crack of Dawn. Woo! I'm your hostess tonight and always, and I have Alexia Bouckoms, and she is sitting next to me. And we already did one episode. We are doing a fall episode, okay? You don't see any trees yet because we did that on the first episode, okay? So first thing we did is draw this line right here that waves across. Okay, that's your horizon line. And it separates the sky from the ground. And then, you know, you put your path, you put your moon, you put your trees. Hers is really good. We're going to show it now. Remember, a lot of kids especially, the green's not the same here that it is here. No. That's light and shadow, okay? That's what you want, okay? So you want that, trust me. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, so we're here with Alexia Bouckoms, and she is from Farmington. And, ooh, we got Pop Rocks here. I got them at the dollar store. What the heck was I buying there? Oh, I was buying some Halloween stuff for our episode tonight. I don't know if they were really $1. Did you see the new Dollar Tree that went in by Stop Unionville? No. It was Walgreens in that new building on the intersection. Right. Now it's, yeah, Walgreens closed.
That was a big Walgreens.
Huge. Now it's Dollar Tree. Isn't that crazy? I know.
Dollar Tree was never that big.
No. Dollar Tree is where Walgreens is. It's crazy. Right where the, what, CVS, what else is there? They got a McDonald's. They got that Unionville restaurant. Did you try that yet? It's pretty good.
No.
Unionville Family Restaurant. It looks like a good deal. I can't remember if they're like Albanian, but they're from another country, and they kind of made it big over here, and they do well, and they run the family business. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to go in, and I'm going to start adding my fall leaves. Okay? Now, fall leaves, make sure your brush is very clean. Okay? Because you don't want blue leaves, okay? Well, actually, green leaves are good. You want some green, but we want some pretty, and I'm not looking at the picture. Always keep some extra paper plates on the side so that you have an extra plate, okay? And these are those same things at the Dollar Tree, very cheap, okay? She can share with me. Remember, don't make the entire plate the same. I'll show you. Hang on, I'm going to come over. It's fun like this, having the microphones move. Okay, so again, when I'm mixing my paint, little kids will mix this all together, and then they have one color. Well, guess what? I have a few colors, okay? Because I can make different shades by using this yellow once again, and then I can still add white, okay? So make sure that you don't mix it all together, okay? And you can always have another plate. It's very fun, and it works great, okay? So I'm going to add my leaves. Hers is so good that she might keep hers. Ooh. So when you had, how old was Sarah when you got the pony? They got a pony up on Talcott Notch Road where Alexia has her house. She was 11?
Yeah.
And did she learn to ride at the Polo Club down the road?
Not the Polo Club, the, what was it called?
Farmington River Valley something or other.
River Valley?
Yeah?
That's where she started riding.
Right on Waterville Road. Okay, I'm going to start adding trees. Now I'm going to go anywhere. Remember, if you go if you go orange over blue, you're going to get brown. But my blue is pretty much dry. Okay, so I'm going in with the leaves. Now I am just making dots. Okay, I'm not painting anything. I'm not making strokes, nothing. I'm just dotting. Okay, and I want different colors. I want yellow. I want everything. I want everything on here. So now at one point, when was the one point where you were both, you and your husband both working as doctors in Farmington, where you did not have to go into Boston? He always did, right? Your husband always had to go into Boston?
No, I was the one who went to Boston.
You were the one?
Yes.
And he watched the kids sometimes, right? A lot.
Yeah.
So nice.
We moved here, but I continued to go to Boston
I knew
for
one of you
7:30
did.
breakfast, which meant I left my house at 4:30 to get there for 7:30.
Did you really?
Once a month.
You did?
I still go.
You still really do?
And how many years later is it? 45 years later?
Holy cripe, you're kidding me. I can't even believe it. Okay, so I'm dotting around some fall leaves. Okay, you can still see the trees. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with my moon, but that's kind of a pretty color here. So, you know, remember blue, yellow, blue, orange, blue, it's going to make brown, but that looks kind of pretty like that, doesn't it? Okay, and once the paint's dry, you can do whatever. Now blue and yellow are going to make green, so that kind of greened it out there. But again, backing up, it's going to look really good. Okay, this is where you're going to be like, oh my God, I made a mistake. Just please back up all the time. Put your painting down and back up. And that's the way. I mean, Alexia has all these sayings. She paints on driftwood. Where do you get your driftwood from? Just Francis
swamps
used to
in
get
Georgia.
It. You have a place in Georgia, right? Or you still do?
My brother does. My brother does.
Right on the ocean.
Right.
Really?
St. Simon's Island.
St. Simon's Island? Really?
St. Simon's Island, yeah.
Is it a destination island where people go to
well,
go to the beach?
It's right next to Sea Island,
God.
which is a real destination.
Near Florida or no?
Yeah, 45 minutes to Jacksonville.
Putting some reddish
Airport.
in here. I'm getting some reddish. See this, Alexia? Look at. So putting some reddish. You know, the smaller leaves are going to look, and of course, farther away it looks better. Okay, a lot of people love the fall leaf look, and they're always saying to me, don't you love to paint the fall leaves? And I'm like, not really, because there's something, you know, the in-between colors that are fall leaves, like those brownish, greenish leaves that fall. I don't like those. I only like the bright ones. I'm going to put it everywhere, okay? And if I mess it up, I don't care, okay? It could be a little sunset going on the hill, okay? Sometimes you'll add white to your yellow, which will make a really light yellow, yeah? Which will make a light yellow, okay? So I'm trying to think, I was thinking when we got over here, so the other day I just drove over to Alexia's. I think I called first, I can't remember, I usually do. But she hasn't moved, she lives on the same street, I live on the same street. I went over, visited her, and I was thinking like, I wonder like I just added some white, see how that looks? It's kind of nice. I added white to the yellow, so now I've got a really whitish yellow going on, which makes my leaves look really light in the sunlight. And I can still go over the blue, it's fine. So we met, I remember, so I'm a big post office person.
Right?
We met at the post office, and she was going in her wheelchair, and she had stacks of boxes like up to here. Fancy ones, fancy, not junk. She was sending them probably to Sarah, right? Who knows?
Somewhere. I'm always sending something somewhere.
She's always at the post office. So I run over, and you know how some people that like are, I don't know, is disabled even a normal word to say anymore? I mean, there's new words now.
You don't
care.
I don't care.
She doesn't care, but you know how if you say disabled.
I don't care what people call me as long as they keep calling me.
As long as they keep calling you, you're good. No, but sometimes in this day and age, you know, you say the wrong thing. It's like, you know, it's like Archie Bunker with colored people. Like, you can't say that. That's been old for like 35 years. You know what I mean? The Archie Bunker way. But anyway, you got to make sure that, you know, you don't want to offend people, but also you don't know. So anyway, sometimes people that are in a wheelchair or disabled, they don't want help. And she's one of them that's very independent. Alexia does everything. She does, how many marathons have you done? In your chair, never mind out of her chair.
Hartford 9 times, New York 6.
Hartford Marathon 9 times, New York Marathon you did?
Yes.
6 times?
I don't know if I'm racing towards
That's
something
crazy.
or away from something, but I'm going as fast as I can.
Can't even believe it. Oh my God. I mean, I'm telling you, getting in the chair, you should see. You don't even, I'm like, let me put the wheel on. It takes me like 5 minutes to even figure it out. It's so stupid. She just throws the whole thing together. So we met there, and unfortunately, she didn't get mad at me and say like, I got it. She was like, oh, thanks so much. That's so nice of you. And I was like, oh God. And then knowing me, I probably said, you know, what happened to you? You know, because some people are like, oh my God, Dawn, why did you ask that? And I'm like, I don't know. I just did. But it's done. I did. Yeah. So anyway, she told me.
Better to ask than to ignore the situation.
Some people get mad at me. They're like, Dawn. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, she's so nice. I just want to ask her. And so, anyway, so how many years has it been that you've been in a wheelchair? And she's also ran marathons, because there's a picture of you running a marathon in your house. Like, seriously, like you're probably like, I don't know, 38 in that picture maybe, right before it happened. You were running marathons.
I was 42 when the accident happened.
So if you are from Farmington.
There's a picture of me running the Bonnie Bell in Boston.
That was the one.
The Bonnie Bell.
And you're like in the same shape as you are now. The Bonnie Bell, the Bonnie Bell. Yeah. Where was that, Boston?
Yeah.
So I'm getting my leaves in here. Okay, so it's a freak accident. I'm right? Something that you did not expect. Okay. Kids were playing sports, right? Kids were playing sports. You were coming home from something, I think.
An indoor soccer game.
Indoor soccer? So was that
It was
FSA?
winter, February
FSA?
25th.
FSA?
No, it was.
That probably wasn't there. So we don't know if you're going to do the leaves, but
I was
let's
just
look.
going to bring my painting up so we could put them next to each other. That
Oh, okay, hold on.
two very different interpretations of the same picture.
Okay, I'm going to do hers on top. Oh, God, it really is good. Okay, so here's
It's different
hers.
from yours.
And you know, I'm telling you, she was like, I don't know if I'm going to add the leaves. I don't know if I'm going to add the leaves. So hers, I think, is more like the leaves have fallen off. Halloween's over. It's getting creepier. So she might not do the leaves. And you know what? If I get jealous and I want to copy hers, I just go over it in purple. Just wait till it dries because purple and yellow will make brown. Okay? Like my hair. It'll make brown. Yeah, two totally interpretations. So it's so fun to do this. And, you know, it's great to paint and it's great. It takes out a lot of energy. I mean, you've done a lot of things. I mean, probably, what do you do to get your energy going to outpaint? You did do a lot of gardening.
I did a lot of painting, and
I'm going to still paint mine. You might be
I've
done.
got an indoor bike I can use at home
Yeah.
that I can roll up to and strap my feet into the footrests, move the armrests, and then the legs move.
Yeah.
So I put books on tape in the tape machine.
You
and
always liked the books on tape.
listen to books and exercise.
Yeah. Yeah,
Watch
you've
the
always
sunset.
been in good shape. Are there a lot of, didn't you do a lot of rowing too? You did a lot of rowing, I think,
I rode
too.
crew on the Connecticut River.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm just going to add some yellow to mine. She's going to leave hers, and I don't blame her. It looks really good. I'm going to just show you how you can kind of go with it and add a little bit more stuff, and we'll keep chatting. We'll keep
I
chatting.
didn't do the edges.
Oh, you can do the edges now.
I know, but
And all the stuff, what we
just-
do is we get it out of the way. Yeah, you got to paint the sides. So you just move stuff around a little. Sometimes I move my easel. Sometimes I don't even need it. And it shows you guys on TV a little bit better of a view. So you'll need some blues. And what we'll do is we'll move this over here, and you can start with a whole nother plate.
well, no, I can just use the
Really?
plates I got. Oh yeah, let's
Same.
use those plates.
Okay.
Don't use another plate.
Really? Okay. See that? So if you have these plates from the Dollar Tree, they're pretty easy to work with. So I'm going to try to go a little wild on man. You know, it's funny because Rich will come and he's like, he'll tell Alexia and I, like, oh, you have 10 minutes. And you think to yourself, oh, God, I've got to go fast. But not really. And as a professional painter, I think I can fix this. Hers, I really like. And it's happened about, oh, Rich, how many times has it happened? Rich is directing. Thanks, Rich, for directing tonight. And he's also doing cameras. Thank you, Rich, cameraman and director. Rich
Jack of all
has seen-
trades.
He's seen that most of the paintings that I've done recently, my guest has done better ones than I have. And you know what? So be it. It's fine. So I'm going to go back in and do my trees a little darker like this so you can see them. Not all of them. Bob Ross did this. Okay, he would go in like this, see? And you don't do the whole tree, you just do some of it. And I'll show you up close what I'm doing, okay? So you can see. Phone's beeping. He just said 10 minutes, I knew it. Okay, so back to the February 25th. So Alexia was in an accident, and everybody from Farmington knew at the time because it was pretty tragic. We've had one recently, actually. But they always say, too, same with Alexia, the same accident that just happened was like a mile from where the person was going, right? Weren't you like just like right around the corner from your house?
Yep.
So she was right around the corner from her house and a tree fell on your car, right?
Yes.
A big one?
Yes.
Is it still standing there or is the whole
No,
tree
no,
gone?
the tree's gone.
Is the stump gone too?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Do you always remember exactly where it was when you got away?
Yes, but when I read the police report, they said it was was not a motor vehicle accident. It was an act of nature.
Really? So it was an act of nature. And did they take down a lot of trees after that accident? Because you know how sometimes the trees were pretty much planted at the same times?
I don't think they did.
No. So we'll put these trees in here. Didn't you find this pretty easy? Not bad, right, Alexia?
This is great fun. I want to do some more.
I love it. Don't you love it? So this is great for stress. It's great for stress. I don't know how you did the marathons. God dang. In the same chair you're in or fancier? Didn't you have fancier ones?
I have different. I've hand
All
cranks.
sorts of a hand crank. They're all different. And then Alexia met Christopher Reeve, right?
Yes.
Nice? Was he nice?
We had a party.
They had a party with Christopher Reeve.
And Christopher and his wife, Dana, came.
Dana came too. Was she really nice?
Yes, and we raised $750,000 in one night.
You did?
Yes.
Really?
$750,000.
Really? In one night?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's crazy. If you want, Alexia, you can go. I mean, before when you got here, I told you we're going to do a purple line here, but look, I'm doing brown. I lied. I'm doing brown. And I might go over my fence a little. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Okay. But you can do that. And it's going to look a little bit better. And as you get better at these things, there goes the phone. I get so many phone calls. You get a lot of. So again, it's simple, but it's something where you can put it down, let it dry, go back, go over it. I mean, I'm going to give this away. I want to give it to Rich now when we're done filming, but it's just not that good. And I love painting, and I love my paintings, but I mean, it's just not that good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fiddle around and see if I can get it good for him. And then if I can't, what you do is you just bring it home, you know, and you just, sorry, Rich, I keep thinking. He did all the cameras for me just for me to move around the wrong way, okay? So we'll keep going here. We have enough time. And then, how many paintings do you have on your wall that you've done? You've got a lot of paintings.
Not so much mine. Other
Sarah?
people's. My sister's an artist.
She's an artist?
In East Hampton, Long Island.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which sister?
I only have one, Mary.
That's it? She lives there?
Yep.
Where did your mom live? Waterbury?
We grew up in Waterbury.
Yeah. And then how long did your dad do the dentist practice? Long?
Probably for 45 years.
Did he really? He did? Yeah. Now, if something was wrong with your teeth, would you just go into his office and he'd fix them, or did he do it right at the house?
I would go to his office most of the time, but
really?
He did a lot of kitchen dentistry.
He did?
He called it
kitchen dentistry. I love that. I love that.
He had a black box, about black bag, like a doctor's black bag, and he had his tools, and he visited patients at home, and he
did?
Took care of patients in nursing homes.
Would he come to the house calls?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I can't believe it. I'm going to do my fence a little better. So I'm going to take her dark brown. Now I'm going to mix my dark brown, believe it or not, with the darkest blue I have. Now in Boston University, remember I told you cannot use black, not allowed. So if you mix dark brown with some purple or some dark blue, watch, you're going to get something that's dark. It might. Did you use 3 slats for your fence, or do you have 2 on yours? 3, right? Yeah, 3 slats.
Yes.
Okay. And would you ever? Did you like having the pony at the house with Sarah?
Yes. Well, I grew up with a pony in my backyard.
You really did?
In Waterbury.
In Waterbury?
My brother had a horse and I had a pony.
Really? That's so nice. Now, did you guys go to church and stuff? There was probably a church that you went to.
Yes.
You really did? Yeah.
St. Stanislaus Kostka Church.
You really did?
Every Sunday.
I can't believe it. I'm going on my...
church in Polish.
Really? Did your parents speak Polish?
Yes.
They did?
And
your maiden name was Ansack, right?
Right. And my father's mother.
It's not that popular.
My father's mother and father lived 2 houses down from us.
Yeah.
And my father's mother's sister lived next door to him. And so all the backyards were connected, and they had big farms. We'd go and pick fresh eggs from the chickens every morning.
You're kidding me.
And they grew great things in their garden.
Yeah.
And
you're kidding. I can't believe it. Okay, we're putting a few leaves on the ground. Now, if you're putting the leaves on the ground, it's hard to put leaves over green because, you know, again, red, orange, and green make brown, okay, because they're across the color wheel. So you want to try to find lighter places or make gigantic blobs like this. See how I have a big blob on here? And since it's up close, it's going to look real. See, look at that. It looks so real. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, that looks so real. We have 5 minutes. Look what I'm doing. Okay, I have this gigantic blob. See, you have paint here? Blob. Okay? So my way of getting around the green, and remember, only blobs in front. Okay? Maybe there's a lot of them right here. Maybe there's some happy little leaves over here. Okay? And maybe I'll fill in the blanks over here because there's a lot of white showing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill in this white, okay? You can see what I'm doing. I mean, it might look good, it might look bad. Alexia, thank you so much for going on the show. And then what we're going to do is usually, I tell Rich too, usually we go to Piccolo Rancio after this. But I mean, there's Fork and Fire. I mean, you support all the local businesses. What's your favorite restaurant? Not to be crazy. There's so many. Like if you get takeout, where would you go? I mean, anywhere. We don't have a ton to choose from, but we've got Fork and Fire. See, I'm going into the farther away, gonna look better, okay? Can go like that if I wanted to. You know, if I want, I can even go like this. It's not gonna hurt it, see? Might even look better. If I want some orange in my moon, maybe I'll put that there. Maybe I'll put some over here, okay? And then you're gonna wanna sign it. Now when you back up, it looks much better. You could put a horse right here looking over it. You could add, I could add another fence. Let's do it. We have time. Yeah. So have you traveled anywhere? Who's from New Zealand? Her husband who died in the accident, Dr. Anthony. That's where you got your name from, Bouckoms.
Yep.
And that's Polish?
No, that's a combination of Belgian. It's Belgian.
Belgian. Kidding me. Hold on, I'm coming back over here. Oh, God, I almost tipped over in the chair. Okay, watch this. It's Belgian? You're kidding. I can't believe it. And they traveled a lot. You traveled a lot.
Anthony's father grew up in Belgium.
I'm going to put some more fences here just so you can see how easy. See, Alexia? I could add another one if I wanted to. And I mean, it doesn't take that long. You just throw it in, okay? And, you know, there it is. So, very talented. Was he good at art? Maybe?
Anthony?
Yeah.
I don't ever remember him doing much art.
Really? Now, if I wanted to add a couple trees here, remember, the blue, the orange over the blue is going to look very bad, so I'm going to blob it on like this, okay? See? Because it's very hard to go just blobbing it on. I can go over here too if I want. Whatever I want to do. And it's very Bob Ross. And sometimes it doesn't look good. You just have to go with it. You know, I'm going to grab some. I'm out of yellow, but I'm going to see if I can just blob that on.
I've got a lot of yellow here.
She's got a lot of yellow. I could do this, see? And it's going to look like trees, okay? So it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. And then you've got a beautiful picture here. Beautiful. Don't forget to sign it. Now, when you're signing it, you can sign right into, I probably shouldn't have done that tree right there, but it's okay. I did a second bush, just so you know, not bad. We have 1 minute left. It's so crazy. So again, if you're doing something like this, remember this comes first, okay? And you can change. You don't have to do fall leaves. You don't have to do this over here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to fix that while we're on camera. And then Alexia, you'll come on again. We've got the whole winter. I mean, you have the whole winter. And you have 2 cats, right, in your house that you have?
Yes.
And where did you get those cats? Are they rescues?
Humane Society.
Oh, you really did get them in Newington?
Yes.
You did?
Yep. And they were in a cage together.
Recently you got them?
Oh, 7 years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. We're just going to add a couple tree trunks here.
A big boy
and then I'm going to show you Alexia's. Okay, so we're going to show you Alexia's when I'm done. Hold on, one more thing. Rich, we've got a minute. And we don't have any bloopers. Whoopsie. And I really don't get paint on. Do you own a set of paints at your house? You probably have one.
Yes, I've got a lot of
Yeah,
paints.
I knew. She's very artistic, actually. So again, that's kind of a blooper, but that's okay. I'm going to try to fix it. Okay, we'll put a couple trees over here. They maybe are a little darker, like that. And that's it, okay? I'm going to back up. Again, you can fiddle around with your own painting. Let me show you Alexia's before I get off the air here. I'm going to show you hers quick. And then, oh, wow, you did add some leaves. I love it. Again, hers is more like those Tuscany. Doesn't it give you that feeling of, and then you paint the sides. See, I always tell you, paint the sides. When it turns green, you go down on the green. You could even take these railings and take them right over to the side, okay? And I'll show you how to do that real quick. Oops.
Here's paint.
You got it? Okay,
ready for
she's
the
got it.
railings.
So do the railings quick, just so you can see before we go on the crack of dawn, okay? So you could go like this. And then when you hang your picture up on your house, it goes all the way around, see? So that's how you do it. I feel like I'm choking. Pop rocks. It's the pop rocks. I'll put it right here. So that was a great episode. Thanks so much for tuning into the crack of dawn. Happy Halloween, everybody. Do you hand out candy? Nobody's there.
No one never
She
has.
has so much land, there's nobody.
I buy a lot of candy, though.
But you really do for Halloween? Okay, maybe I'll come back for Halloween. Thanks for tuning in for the crack of dawn. We'll see you soon. Great episode, Alexis. We love it.
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh my God. Alexia Bouckoms on the crack of dawn.
Riverview Apartments is Bristol's two-time beautification award-winning residence community for adults age 55 and older. They offer 1 or 2 bedroom apartments with modern appliances, air conditioning, wall-to-wall carpet, and tiled floors. Both heat and hot water are included. Riverview also offers a wide range of activity rooms that include a billiard parlor and a spacious community room. It is handicap accessible with safe, secure parking for tenants and ample off-street parking for visitors. 860-940-6757 or riverviewbristol.com.